Hello everyone. Today we'll be discussing more questions about related to certification of admin, Salesforce admin 201. And yes, first of all, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the time you're watching this video. So let's continue. To prevent a user from logging into the Salesforce org outside normal business hours, the system admin would do this in. So the options are the user record, the user profile record, network settings, the role hierarchy, none of the above. So I would recommend you to pause the video for a couple of seconds, choose the answer, and then play the video to check the answer. Yeah. So yes, let's see the answer. The answer is the user's profile record. So you can see that whenever if we want a user to refrain him from logging into the org, then we can use the profile, right? So these type of questions are also asked in the 201 certification exam. So keep in mind that we have to prepare in a very deep manner, right? So next question, if a user tries to log in outside the IP range specified in the profile, the result will be, so here are the four options, like they will be logged in as normal. They will have to reset their password. They'll be promoted to activate their computer. They will be denied access. None of the above. So the answer is they'll be denied access, right? Now, when a user logs in the first time to Salesforce, the following takes place. Like we have to choose all that apply. So these type of questions will also be asked, like multiple answers will be there and you have to choose all those correct ones, right? So options are a cookie is placed in the browser, pop-ups are automatically disabled, their IP address is added to a trusted list, they are prompted to answer a security question. So answer will be, what will be the answer? So answer will be C and A. So their IP address will be added to the trusted list and a cookie is placed in the browser. So this will take place in the browser, our browser, that as a cookie it will be saved and IP address will be added to a trusted list. Right now, which tool should an admin use to identify and fix potential session vulnerabilities? So field history tracking, security health check, org-wide defaults, setup audit trail. So the answer is security health check. When should an admin use as an identifier when importing and updating records from a separate system? So what can we use from this? Like rich text field, record ID, auto number field, external ID. So the answer should be external ID. So let's check. Yeah, see, I'm correct. I hope you all are correct. Go now. Next, an admin at Northern Trail wants to deactivate a user who has left the company. What are the two reasons that would prevent a user from being deactivated? So here, it is asked that what can be the reason that an admin will uh, hesitate from deactivating the user upfront, right? So what are the options? Like a user is at highest role in the role hierarchy. User is assigned in a workflow email alert. A user is in custom hierarchy field. The user is a part of territory hierarchy. So answers are user is assigned in a workflow email alert, and C, a user is in a custom hierarchy field, right? So in both these cases, like if a user is in any of the workflow or any automation process, then we should not directly just deactivate the user, or a user is in custom hierarchy field, like in a higher position in a hierarchy. So these are some reasons we admin should check first before deactivating activating the user at first. Now, Northern Trail wants to track shoe designs by products. Shoe design should be unable to be deleted, and there can be multiple designs of one product across various stages. So which two steps should the admin configure to meet the requirement? So add a custom master detail field for the shoe design on product object, create a custom object for the shoe design, use a standard object for design, configure a custom lookup field for shoe design on the product object. So answers क्या होंगे? So A and B, right? So add a custom master detail field for shoe design on the product object, or create a custom object for the shoe design. AW Computing wants to improve its case lighting record page by including a filtered component to display a message in bold font when a case is saved as a critical record type. A quick way to update the account status from case layout. Which two components should an admin use to satisfy these requests? So A, B, C, and D are the options like related list, related record, record detail, and rich text. So what can be the answers? Related record and rich text. Up. If a user has public read-only access to records that she doesn't own, which of the following are true? So the user can view record but not edit it. The user can view and delete the record but not edit it. The user can change the owner of a record. The user can search for the record. The user can report on the record. So the user can view the record but not edit it. The user can search for the record. The user can report on the record. Right? So देख लो कि अगर यूजर को पब्लिक रीड ओनली एक्सेस है टू द records and he or she doesn't own it. So these are all the factors, like as per asked, that these are all the factors which are true, right? So the user can view the record, मतलब वो देख सकता है but he or she will not be able to edit it. User can search for the record, like he can search, and user can report on the record, but as he or she has the edit access on those records, इसलिए वो उसे सर्च कर सकते हैं या रिपोर्ट में यूज कर सकते हैं और देख सकते हैं, बट एनी ऑफ द सिनेरियोस वो उसका एडिट नहीं कर सकते, राइट? Now, Ursa Major Solar offers amazing experience for all of its employees. The Employee Engagement Committee wants to post while restricting other employees from posting. What should the admin create to meet this requirement? Chatter broadcast group, chatter recommendations, chatter unlisted groups, chatter streak. तो क्या करना चाहिए? चैटर ब्रॉडकास्ट ग्रुप बना देना चाहिए उनको. सो ये एक रिकमेंडेशन रहती है अगर ऐसा कुछ है कि दे वांट ऑल देयर एम्प्लॉयज एंगेजमेंट कमिटी कि वो पोस्ट कर सके, सब नहीं कुछ कुछ, देन दे कैन यूज दिस. Northern Trail Outfitters want to initiate expense reports from Salesforce to the external HR system. This process needs to be reviewed by managers and directors. So these are the options like outbound message approval process, email alert, and quick action. So what we can choose from this? So we can choose outbound messages and approval process, right? Like it's mentioned the question. Whenever you don't understand कि क्या करना है, क्वेश्चन में कैसे आंसर करना है, तो एक बार दोबारा उसको पढ़ना या ब्रेक इट इनटू फ्रैगमेंट्स कि वो क्या चाहता है. एक कंपनी का नाम जैसे नॉर्दर्न ट्रेल आउटफिटर्स है, उसको क्या चाहिए? उसको एक्सपेंस रिपोर्ट चाहिए सेल्सफोर्स से टू किसी और सिस्टम में चाहिए, सेल्सफोर्स से किसी और सिस्टम में जाए. तो उसके लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं? तो उसके लिए हम दो ही काम कर सकते हैं. क्या क्या? एक आउटबाउंड मैसेज और दूसरा अप्रूवल प्रोसेस. ठीक है, चलो. नाउ एडमिन एट AW Computing wants accounts detail related to list chatter feeds to each appear on the separate tabs when viewing an account. Which type of page should an admin create? So lightning page component, lightning app page, lightning page tab, lightning record page. So answer is C, lightning page tab. Now, USA Major Solar has a path on case. The company wants to require its users to follow the status values as mentioned in the path. Agent should be prohibited from reverting the case back to a previous state. Which feature should an admin use to fulfill this request? ग्लोबल वैल्यू पिक लिस्ट, प्री डिफाइंड फील्ड वैल्यूज, डिपेंडेंट पिक लिस्ट एंड वैलिडेशन रूल्स. तो क्या होगा? आंसर होगा वैलिडेशन रूल्स. क्यों? क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में प्रीवियसली क्वेश्चन में मेंशन्ड है ऑलरेडी कि उनके जो भी एजेंट है वो उस केस का जो भी स्टेटस होगा, दे शुड नॉट बी एबल टू रिवर्ट इट बैक. जैसे कि फॉलो अप है तो उसको उससे प्रीवियस स्टेज का कुछ भी नाम होगा तो वो उस पर नहीं जाने चाहिए. तो बेसिकली हम इसको वैलिडेशन रूल से कर सकते हैं. Now, admin of Cloud Square needs to give access to a new custom with custom fields to more than one user. Which options should an admin use to fulfill this requirement? Edit awkward defaults, create a permission set, assign permission set to group of users, add to manual sharing list. So answer will be create a permission set, yeah, add to manual sharing list. So these are the possible ways to achieve this, right? Now, sales rep of KitKat have asked for a way to change probability field value of their opportunity. What should an admin suggest to meet the request? Make the field editable, create a custom field on opportunity, configure a forecasting support, define a new stage backlist value. So answer will be make the field editable, right? क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में लिखा हुआ है they have asked for a way to change the probability field value of their opportunities, like they want to change values of their records, right? So basically क्या कर सकते हैं, अगर हम field editable बना देंगे, then the reps will be able to edit or change the values, right? Okay, next. Northern KitKat wants to encourage employees to choose secure and appropriate passwords for their accounts. Which three options should an admin configure? Number of days until expiration, password complexity requirement, require use of password manager app, prohibited password values, maximum invalid login attempts. So the answer is number of days until expiration, password complexity requirement, maximum invalid login attempts, right? Again, I'm telling you that after when I read this question, or what you can do is that whenever the question is displayed on the screen, you can just pause the video, just read the question, read the choices and the options actually, and then just see that what can be the correct answers, and then play the video to see the answer, so that you will be preparing. This will help you in better preparation and clear the certification exam at first attempt. To prevent a user from logging into Salesforce org outside normal business hours, the system admin would do this in. So what a system admin should do to prevent a user from logging into Salesforce org outside normal business hours. So I hope you have chosen the answer. So the answer is the user profile. So we can prevent the user to logging in from outside the normal business hours from the user profile. Now, public groups can be used to simplify creation of sharing rules for admin. Is it true or false? It's true. Now, if field level security prevents a user from viewing the credit card field on the opportunity record, the user will also be prevented from seeing this field. Choose all that applies in a related list, in search result, in report, in list view, all of the above. So the answers are all of the above, right? Why? Because it is written that if field level security FLS a user uh, if this prevents a user from viewing the card field on an opportunity record, so the user will not able to see the field in which kind of scenarios, in every, like he or she will not be able to see it in search results, in related list, in reports, in list views, right? So answer will be all of them. Use a dash pick list to filter the values of one pick list based on values of another pick list. So what can we use here? We can use controlling pick list. So yes, for today, these were the questions. I think yes, these are 20 questions. So please read it again and again. And if you have forgot, you can see that you can fragment the question and you can see that the answer is correct, and you can even check it from your org, right? And scenarios questions, as I have discussed previously, those kind of questions will also be asked. So prepare well, and yes, have a good day, be safe, bye bye, take care.